a 14G. Right now I have my 170 gallon here with me.
Where did you?
Jay, really like the tank. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, so my fish tank has a sump right here, and so it is a bigger sump than what we have in our 70 gallon and 32. But our 32 doesn't have one, so what we want to have here is a algae scrubber or something, and these are the piping to go up. And so up there is where the water comes in and it goes back down, and this plumbing is what makes it come through. And so what we need is a pump. We want to get a DC pump. So the DC pump sits in this area, and so what it does is it sends the water back up into the tank and it adds circulation. And so the circulation is what fish need to survive.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Words are loud, women warm, been kicked around since I was born. Well, it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. Let it go, let it go.
So that's what helps your fish and coral survive in your tank.
But how does it send it up, though?
So what the DC pump or any pump does is it sends the water back up into the tank. So it pushes water and pushes it up back into the tank, which causes the circulation.
I know, but what sucks it up and pushes it into the tank?
The pump. And so you can also get a fan in this tank. More fans, which equals more circulation, but too much circulation can hurt your coral and fish. Because if you think about it, anemones, they need the right circulation. They move around by their foot. They're like snails kind of, but they're in the jellyfish family.
What?
So what they do is they need to find the best circulation and oxygen area and wind for them. But if there's too much wind and they can't move around, what's going to happen? They're going to die.
Yeah.
Is that all the questions you want to ask?
No. And why do you need a bigger fish tank?
To get people involved in this hobby and try to help people understand and know about this hobby. I don't want me to be the only one that learns about this hobby. I want everybody else. I want you. I want all my friends. I want everybody to be in this hobby. But how are they going to learn if I have the same tank and I don't do anything new on it? I have to do something new.
Yeah.
I have to do new rocking. I have to get new stuff. I have to get new fish to learn. We don't all learn if we don't have.
What
We
is
need
in that
to know.
box over there?
So this box is the plumbing. This is the tubes and all that go back in the tank, and this is what the pump uses. Well, so you see all those lines up there? This plumbing hooks up all the way back up there and hits up there. So whenever the water comes up and comes down, it goes into here, and then it moves over into here, and then it goes into the DC pump, which sends it back up and circulates it.
There's little holes in there.
And that's what you send the tubes through.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye. So what I want for my sump is a DC pump because they're cheaper to run and you can regulate the flow in them. I need you and your advice on what pump I should get. I want y'all to be in this. I want y'all to feel like you're in this. This is all of y'all tanks. This is all of y'all's.
But working together is the key. Nothing's impossible when it's you and me.
I want y'all to decide in the comments what thing I should get for my sump. Protein skimmer, algae scrubber, Cheeto reactor, or just putting my Cheeto down there. So down in the comments, decide what should I get. And we're gonna move up to you now. So what we want up here is sand. What sand should we get? Should we get black sand or should we get white? What light should I get? What light should I get on top? I think I should get Kessel, but you guys can decide about it. I like Kessel. It's a really good light. But you guys decide about it. You decide in the comments. And now we're moving on to fans. What fan should I get? I want to get an MP40, but you guys can decide. I have an MP10, but I want to get an MP40, which is bigger and more strength for my tank. So you guys decide. I'm not saying I'm getting one. I'm not saying any of that. You guys decide in the comments, and you say what fan you think about getting for this tank. JG14GL, don't have too much fish, have more coral.
Where did you?